Ready for an authentic Western adventure where you and your family can get away from the city and the suburbs and disconnect from that digital lifestyle and reconnect with friends, family, nature, wildlife, and what's really important in life? If you thought you had to go to the western side of the country for a dude ranch experience, well, partner, you'd be mistaken. If you're looking for a genuine dude ranch experience, you can find one in eastern Tennessee. Nestled in the Great Smokey Mountains, bordering the historic French Broad River. Welcome to the French Broad Outpost Dude Ranch in Del Rio, Tennessee. The French Broad River is believed to be one of the oldest rivers in the world based on dating of rocks. It is likely the river predated the Appalachian Mountains and was lifted up as the mountains formed, later eroding the rocks it passed through. The French Broad River was named by European settlers centuries ago because it was one of the two broad rivers in the region. The one which flowed into land claimed by France at the time was named the French Broad River. A Cherokee village once occupied the site along the French Broad River where Del Rio is now located. For over a quarter of a century, the Gannon family has welcomed guests from around the world to share their ranch and let guests experience total relaxation and the exhilaration of horseback riding. Fishing, tubing or rafting down the French Broad River, and so much more. Your accommodations are warm and welcoming, and each room is appointed with period pieces that'll make you feel like you step back in time to a simpler time and place when life wasn't as fast-paced. At the end of a long day of activities, you can sit on the porch deck and take in the unspoiled mountain vistas, or retire with a good book and let the bullfrogs serenade you to sleep for a peaceful night's rest. In the mornings, if the conditions are right, you'll understand why they call them the Great Smoky Mountains, as pockets of fog and mist drift through the mountains and valleys on light winds before the sun dissipates them. Imagine how peaceful it can be to sit on the porch deck with a fresh hot cup of coffee or tea and watch the horses graze peacefully in the pastures while you watch the hills come alive with verdant color as the sun rises over the mountaintops. When was the last time you experienced something this peaceful and calming? We thought so. One interesting feature of the ranch is that all of their horses are Arabians, something you will find at no other dude ranch in North America. The Arabian breed is known for its athleticism, endurance, and stamina, and has a temperament well suited to trail riding and taking care of their riders. If you've always wanted to ride an Arabian horse, well, this is the ranch you'll want to visit. If it's been a while since you've been on a horse, not to worry. Each week begins with a safety and riding orientation session. You'll be carefully matched with a horse commensurate with your riding experience. They know if you and your horse are a good fit, you'll enjoy the trails all that much more.
All right, so there's two things that we need to kind of come to grips with when we decide we want to ride the horse. Now, some of you have ridden quite a lot and some of you have never ridden. So what I'm going to teach you is actually going to help those of you that have never ridden the most. And quite frankly, a lot of you that have never ridden will look better than the ones that have ridden thousands of times.
The ranch is also home to the well-known riding program called Rethinking Balance, Balanced Riding for a Lifetime. Throughout each year, special riding clinics are held to teach the principles of balanced riding for life. Check their website for dates on upcoming clinics and discover balanced riding for life. The trail riding is exceptional, and you'll ride through unspoiled areas few people have seen or visited. One evening, you'll ride to the top of the mountain and have dinner served over an open campfire. And a campfire cookout just wouldn't be complete without s'mores now, would it? The center of activities is the main lodge, where you'll enjoy some of the best meals this side of the Mississippi. Home-cooked meals prepared with Southern hospitality, and plenty of them are served in the lodge, where you can swap stories of the day's adventures with your family and make new friends along the way. After meals, you can go to the loft and game room to relax. Or visit the gift shop, where a wide variety of apparel and gifts to take home with you are available. Hey, you gotta look good on the trail, you know. Before dinner or in the evenings, check out the saloon, play a friendly game of cards, or just relax from the day's adventures. Instead of sitting in your gray office cubicle staring at a computer screen all day, you can do some really meaningful work and move the cattle up to the ranch. They'll teach you how to calmly move the herd up the trail to the ranch and back the next day. And with the cattle safely in the arena, it's time for some team penning. Where the guests match wits with the cows, trying to move them from the herd into a corral pen. Yeah, it looks easier than it really is, and for the cows, well, this ain't their first rodeo. Yeah, looks like the cows won this one. But win or lose, this is one event everyone enjoys. Want to cool off after your trail ride? Well then, grab a tube and head down to the river. You'll float several miles from the ranch, all at the leisurely pace of the river. Just you, your friends and family, drifting with the current and listening to the sounds of wildlife along the way, and the water cascading along the riverbanks. Now, is there any better way to spend an afternoon? Cooling off, floating down the river, drifting with the current, and cradled by the hills and mountains of this unspoiled region of Tennessee? If you enjoyed the tubing, you'll also enjoy a longer trip, rafting down the French Broad River. After a thorough safety orientation, you'll be ready to raft down the river and enjoy the peace and serenity of this river trip. But what's special about a Dude Ranch vacation? Your hostess, Joanne Gannon, shares her thoughts on why a Dude Ranch vacation is an exceptional adventure for individuals, friends, and the entire family.
Wow. What is special about a Dude Ranch vacation? It is because you get to come here, and especially at our ranch, the French Broad Outpost, you get to disconnect from the internet because we don't have it. You get to go ahead and renew your family relationships. You get to be with your kids, get to be with their parents again. The parents get to see their kids without looking at a cell phone constantly. They become all one huge family. No matter if we have 10 guests here, if we have 30 guests here, by the second night, everybody's family. All the kids are sitting together, the teens are sitting together, the parents are sitting together. They make new friendships during the entire time that they're here, whether it's for 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, or the entire week. They get to really go back outside and play. You know, not just play, but be with the animals and have the animals become and bond with them and let them be there and become new friends with everyone. And that to me is what a family vacation should be. It should be connecting and learning to love each other again and to be outside, not always inside. Okay, as you come to a Dude Ranch, there are so many activities here at the French Broad Outpost. You'll get your trail rides every day. You'll go up in the mountains. You'll go on the lower trails. You'll get to go tubing in the French Broad River. You get to go whitewater rafting on the French Broad River. We have a supper ride that we had last night where you ride up on the top of the mountain and we cook the food for you. You get to eat up there, look over the city of Del Rio. Even though it's not a huge city, it is a very good one. You get to see the French Broad River, and then we drive and we ride back down in the evening. And it's just a fun time up on the mountain. You get to do team penning. That's where you get on your horse and you chase a cow 1, 2, or 3 into the smaller pen. And believe me, our cows are smarter. They know what to do. So it becomes more of a challenge than you think it is. There is Pioneer Games. I believe that they start on tonight, where you're going to do the spoon race, you're going to do the tug of war, you're going to do this sack race, you're going to get all that kind of fun outside activity that nobody does anymore. There is the kids rodeo that'll go on, and the kids will do around the barrels. They'll do all kind of fun stuff, and the kids absolutely love it, while the parents are out there cheering on their child and saying, oh, you know, you can do this, you can do this. And the meal times are fun. You can get in there and you start laughing and you listen to Sean's corny jokes and you can't help but laugh at them. So to me, everything here that is happening, sitting on the porch, reading a book, going into the saloon and playing checkers and putting puzzles together, things that nobody does anymore, but that really and truly takes the stress back down a level that makes you feel better, that makes you think, wow, what a vacation. And you can participate in all the activities, or you can participate in none of the activities. It's all up to you.
Lead couple sachet.
Maybe you might want to give square dancing a whirl. Everyone in the family will enjoy trying their hand at square dancing to the sound of a live band.
Swing down the line. Half a swing. Sachet back. Come on down and build the bridge.
And for a change of pace, one evening the guests can form teams and compete in relay races, three-legged races, or a spirited tug-of-war. Or try your hand at the black powder pistol range. For the kids, they'll enjoy exercising their artistic talents, painting a horse. Back up at the saloon, you'll enjoy traditional bluegrass music provided by a live band.
Johnny can't come home. Johnny can't come home. No, Johnny can't come home. Papa rides to Johnny. Johnny can't come home. He's been on that train that ain't too long. I played around and played around this whole town long. Summer's almost gone and winter's coming on. I played around and played around this whole town long, and I feel like I've got to travel on.
If you're ready to break away from the daily grind, surround yourself with the mountains, rivers, nature, wildlife. If you're ready to break away from the daily grind, surround yourself with the mountains, rivers, nature, wildlife, unspoiled trails, and much more. Well, pack up your friends and family and head to Eastern Tennessee to French Broad Outpost Dude Ranch, nestled in the mountains of Del Rio, Tennessee, and discover what's really meaningful and important in life.
So coming to a dude ranch is the best family vacation, and really and truly, even if you're a single person, it's still a fantastic vacation.
You'll create memories that will last for a lifetime. We'll see you at the corral.